Where are we going?
To Lisbon! First, then Madeira. If this is your first time here, then head back to our channel and watch the Lisbon vlog first, because it has some pretty important information about this series.
Alright, so after a few amazing days of exploring coast of Lisbon and pretty sketchy flight, we already made it and we are in Madeira.
And this is part 1 of our Madeira adventures, and we can already tell you that nothing we had planned went that way. But it turned out that the universe had a much better plan for us.
So get comfortable, grab a snack, let's go and let us take you for our trip.
See you in part 2.
See you!
Okay guys, so status is that our flight is delayed
Already half an hour.
because of bad weather in Portugal. So, off to a good start.
So as we have mentioned, there is supposed to be a storm going from today until tomorrow. All of the hikes opened up again yesterday. Right now they're closed again, but the weather looks okay. We should fly, so we'll get there and hopefully it will
Hopefully, maybe now.
I saw the heat of the wind and the wind and it was so fucking crazy.
We landed in Madeira, finally. We circled around the island for almost 40 minutes because the wind was too strong to land, but finally we did. There was a little bit of turbulence, but all good. We almost lost my baggage, we thought, but CP found it in the lost and found, so I'm very happy. Now we have to go find Leonardo, our car rental guy, who hopefully is still waiting for us because we're a little delayed also, but everything is good.
Skat, there is the exit. There is our car! Bomba klat! And this is just beginnings, guys, because now we're renting out the car, and next step tomorrow. Now we're going to Airbnb, but tomorrow we're starting the real journey and real travel. We decide to put the rooftop tent on the top of our car, just to experience the island from the best way, so from the natural way.
We made it. We checked into our Airbnb. The car is parked on the street. We have a beautiful rooftop.
There is our Airbnb, and I found a place to eat.
Yeah?
And it's 30 meters away from here.
Really?
Yeah. Hola. Obrigado.
It's a glass of wine with this. You see? And a lot of other countries would learn this. Okay, so this morning we went to pick up our tent to get it installed on the roof of our car that we rented, but it turns out that the car bars doesn't fit our car. So the solution that Paula from Topo Tents came up with was to lend us her 4x4 off-road Toyota,
Land Cruiser.
and then we will just park our rental car in her garage and the tent will be installed. So everything works out in the end, apparently.
Because apparently
But you know, it's actually even better.
Yeah, it turns in something way better because we will have off-road Land Cruiser Toyota 4x4 instead of a pretty new car, so it's way better. We
Yes.
don't have to pay anything extra. So Paula come up with this idea and she found just the solution how to fix it, because we didn't have any kind of other bookings, we didn't have anything else what we could do. So we just counted on the tent and sleeping in a tent.
Yes.
So yeah,
And this is what we're doing now. We are following Paula. And the weather is perfect. It's amazing.
it's amazing. I can't wait to watch again all of the records from the Lisbon when we were worrying about the weather, storm and everything, because nothing was showing the weather will be nice. And now we have about 20 degrees, blue sky, amazing, beautiful weather. Of course we are in the Madeira, so weather can change, it depends on the part of the island where you are. But so far it's amazing.
See you at Paula's house, I guess.
Yeah. Blinker, no blinker. Oh, okay, blinker.
it's clean.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
So the roads, it's don't overpass the speed of like 80 in the highway,
Okay.
because the car it's heavy and with
Yeah.
the tent it's more heavy. The entrances of the highways, you don't have a lane to get speed. So when you are stopped to go to the highway, you don't you will start from zero and you have cars coming with a lot of speed. So be sure that there's no cars coming,
Okay.
because you don't have that lane. So it's
Okay.
really important to wait and see if there's no cars and then go. Everything in off-road are very wet, so it's really important not to go to places where you can't see the conditions, because
Yeah.
then you will stay stuck. You are really lucky because you arrived just the end of the storm.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We were following the institution of weather in Madeira, and when we was in Lisbon, there was a storm and everything, and we was worrying that it's not possible to sleep in a tent. Because that's why what you say, it's windy and rainy and stuff like that. So we was thinking, okay, maybe it's not safe to stay.
Yes.
But now we check the weather, and it's all of the storm clouds gone from the radar. And I think it's special for us. I think universe just want to show us that this is this is the moment.
I also will send you Madeira webcams. You can check how the weather is before you decide to go to there
Perfect.
and there. So check all the time the weather conditions.
Amazing. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
It's the most thing that I can do.
Really
yes.
appreciate it.
You have music. It's not music, but you have. Yes.
Amazing.
So you can also
and
change.
Perfect.
No way.
How do you feel about driving a 4x4?
Amazing, guys. This is like kind of, I think, dreams come true of each man who likes off-road, nice machines and nature.
Are you ready?
I am ready. We'll update you and we will show you guys our moves and how it will be. So stay tuned, follow, leave the subscribe over here, and like, comment would be very welcome. It will help us also to grow, and if you like to support our content, our journey, and if you want to stay with us, just share some love, show your friends, show your mom. And if you would like to know some tips, like the specific ones, feel free to text us, and we would love to help everyone who want to explore Madeira the same way as we will. So stay tuned. Guys, Land Cruiser off-road. Yeah, like a kid. I feel like a kid, guys.
We are on the road after a big surprise at the beginning of the day, and the first place we're going to is the PR7, Nevada de Moinho, also called Nevada Grande. The hike is about 9 kilometers and takes around 3.5 hours. The trail starts on Lombada da Ponta do Sol, near the church, and for the whole hike you get to walk along the Nevada, that is an old irrigated water channel, built to carry mountain water to farms and villages. They date back to the 16th century. Today they are still used to supply water for agriculture, hydroelectric power and everyday household use.
I already got very wet, so now we have to cover the camera.
And they take you along the most beautiful views and waterfalls.
Wow! Jak za... O ku... Recommendations?
From 1 to 10?
Yeah.
7.
Good
Yeah.
one.
And the best thing I can recommend is to bring waterproof shoes. Because you'll have very wet feet, like I have right now.
On the way back to find a camp spot, we got to experience our first real encounter with the Madeiran roads. And let me tell you, it is not for the weak, my friends.
Google if I ate the seeds from papaya if I die.
You're not gonna die.
No, and they are super healthy. So you should actually eat. Try! You're not gonna die, Skid. Come on, you can do it.
Why is it spicy?
I have no idea. My brain almost did the flip. Okay, let's start over.
So, I don't know if I'm ready to talk about yesterday yet.
Good morning! What a great way to start the day. We woke up a little tired because after yesterday's miracles, we were so excited to start exploring. We ended up at this beautiful camp spot pretty late and had to set up the tent for the first time in the dark. But this view in the morning definitely made up for it. It takes a little while to adjust to this form of traveling, and we definitely didn't take into account yesterday how much time we needed to find a spot and set up our camp. A lesson is learned, and it's time for the next adventure. Next stop is Fennel Forest, the mysterious, dreamy, foggy fairy tale forest with ancient laurel trees that date back up to 500 years. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is an outstanding relic of a once widespread laurel forest type. The whole time we were there, we felt a quiet, surreal energy, and it's one of the most magical places we have ever been to. We came in the early afternoon, and there was quite a few people, so if you want it to yourself, I recommend that you come earlier. The Fennel Forest is believed to be 90% primary forest, which means that there's no clearly visible indications of human activities to affect the forest. Let's keep it like that and leave only footprints. On the way down from the mountain, we spotted this beautiful rock. And we decided to make it our home for the night. But first, it was time for a nice shower at the parking lot. Ribeira da Janela is a valley on Madeira where a river with the same name flows into the sea. It is the longest and most water-rich river that starts inside the island. The river begins in the mountains and runs through the landscape until it reaches the Atlantic Ocean. The river gets its name from where it meets the sea. Near the coast are the famous islets of Ribeira da Janela, known for their striking rock formations. At the top of one of the rocks there is a hole that looks like a window, which is what janela means in Portuguese.
What is this?
Cool. A cave at our new camp spot.
I guess, guys, you don't see that, but this cave is super deep and dark.
We will figure out the exact location of this camp, our camp spot now.
Yeah.
And put it in this description. Or here.
Or here. Or
Or
here.
there.
Or there. We'll see. Yo! Thanks for joining us on part 1 of this adventure. We hope you loved it as much as we did. If you enjoyed the vibe, don't forget to give us a thumb up, subscribe and hit the bell, so you'll never miss a moment. In part 2 we will show you even more beautiful places on this island and the stories behind them, so stay tuned and we will see you there.